Look at that. Well, it's done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. Word. I'll the first that comes to mind. Night. Bandit. Light. Mother. First one. Conflict by nature. I ain't relying on others for support. I'm always to be the center of attention. Almost done. What do you say you have this? Tell me. Hey, how about this one? Just one. What all she produced. Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just formality. I expect family history gotten it. All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Mine, but I gave it a look. It might help me find the next. But it was just some chip. Well, heading back here, you ought to have this. They call it a pip. I grew up in one of them vaults in. We all got. Ain't much used to be. You might want such a thing. Been through. Know what it's like having something taken. Put this on too. Locals don't pick on you for liking. It's my style anyway. I don't know it. It's what I'm here for. Talk to Sunny before you leave town. She can help for yourself, and she'll likely. I reckon some of the other food might be able to help you out. That little fella, Vic, pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out back, I'll f up. But not to get anymore.
mention it. I'm always helping strangers. I was struck that night when I heard up the old orchard. Saw what looked like eggs laid low. They'd run see if you were chicken. Off to the quick. Can't say I'm familiar with rascals. Some of the fine in town are able to help with that. I moved to town 15 years old. Before that, I can't seem to recall. Anyway, right peaceful town. I recognize a place to settle us. Go secure 2060. If you ever been in my Victor's County.
Cheyenne, stay. Sure can. We're off. Springs now. Most of what's in there if you want to take a until there. Good. Yeah. See the sarsaparilla box. This and good idea. Try crowd. It'll a shot. Suit yourself.
Done. Nice. If you don't hand Ringo over, I'm my friend. We're burning ground.
deserved it. I hope you didn't bring a heap of trouble to Springs, Joe Cobb like that. His friends might come looking for him, and if they're gonna care who was involved in death or not. Well, what's done is done. So, look, little town got itself dragged into the middle of something thing to do with. About a week ago, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Had men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in so a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned state. Some of the others, like Sonny, we stand up for Ringo if he asks, which he hasn't. Personally, he goes out of town one night and takes the power with Chain Gang. NCR from California work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving a bunch of dynamite and blasting isn't the best idea. Too long ago. Some of them stuck together can make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. He's a convict, just without the... Said his name was Cobb. Is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him. Much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who rounds on the house. He was able to get up, though. Of course, one of the cons did radio to the floor by accident, and it had... They were having some kind of argument, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from through quarry. I can't say I blame them for not wanting back. That whole area is full of critters that just get if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like a active, which it could be. But the leader was telling the strip. If he wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 3 up. Sure, the outside will be caps in it for you. I do like to hear. I know that thing as much as anything else around here. Mostly keeps to itself. It's just fine. Other than fooling around once in a while, doesn't do anything as far as I can tell. Wyatt took an interest in you, but be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. He took over the saloon 7 years ago. People have said it lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine. There's always something going on. But the biggest news has to be the in the NCR and the over the dam. The new California Republic's got the most data, money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to safe in the region. But if you ask them, they're trying to do too much. They're thin. The traders are the main reason the gem manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supply. Slave killers and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Romans, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is the NCR lets on, and it's been due to luck that the Legion on the territory. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want. Probably plan on destroying it or. I'm sure I've got something you like. Feeling yeah, I heard it turn on after you tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work. Welcome. So I'm sure I've got something like. Be careful.
That's close enough. Sorry about the gun. You just caught me. We got a bad start. Yeah, Bob wasn't the problem, though. I killed him if he ever me. Cops friends are the bigger problem. And when he does back, they'll be here for blood. I can fight them all. All left on me are a handful of caps. Get me out of this, and I'll make sure the Crimson pays you back. You've got my word. We just two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also... Start with Sonny's...
Joe Cobb hit him. I'm hoping you took him down for a reason and not for fun. Say no more. Even though he's dead, it will come after eventually. However, between you and Joe, we aren't exactly a... People around here look up to Trudy. There's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes. So if Doc Mitchell could... A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good in the fight would also help. And Chet's vocabulary. Even on at stake, Mickey Barter. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dad. Sure, what Southie Prim. Since roller coaster of town, the NCR's gotten. If you follow the road north, hit Sloan. They mine rocks, badly. If I were you, though, only to get in. The new California Republic that lures and coming in from the west, fixing on making right pushy, but the roads are safer for them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Around, mostly coyotes and geckos. They're pretty damn large, but otherwise they're not to worry about. The geckos aren't too nasty. I've heard about big monsters out in the wasteland, but I've never seen. Stick to the roads when you can. The hills, the critters up there are poisonous. If you want
take... Thirsty? Pleasure doing business with you. Be careful. I was planning on sitting for some reason. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few others, see if I can't some militia you're creating. Everyone does. Could stand to be a little better. The general store probably has a lock.